Most products that fail to sell are not bad products. They have bad sales pages. A sales page that does not communicate value clearly, does not address the buyer's specific objections, and does not make the next step feel obvious, is a sales page that turns interested people away before they ever reach the buy button. The visitor arrives, reads, feels uncertain, and leaves. The product sits unsold. The creator assumes the problem is the product. The real problem is the page. AI writes better sales pages than most professional copywriters, not because it is more creative, but because it is more systematic. It applies the proven structure of high-converting pages with precision every time, to every product, for every audience. Today I am sharing the complete system. Welcome to Tech Talk Tech. We upload every single day with fresh AI strategies. Subscribe now and hit the bell so you never miss tomorrow's video. Why most sales pages fail before the system. The honest diagnosis of why most sales pages do not convert. They open with the product rather than the problem. The creator is excited about what they built and leads with a description of it, the features, the format, the contents. But the buyer does not care about the product yet. They care about their problem. A sales page that opens with the problem, stated so specifically that the reader thinks this person understands exactly what I am going through, creates immediate emotional connection. A sales page that opens with the product description creates nothing. They are written for the creator, not the buyer. The language reflects what the creator values about their product rather than what the buyer needs to hear to feel confident making a purchase. The creator writes about what it is. The buyer needs to read about what it does for them. They leave objections unaddressed. Every potential buyer has a list of concerns, silent questions they are asking as they read. Is this right for me? What if it does not work? Is the price worth it? Can I trust this person? A sales page that does not address these concerns directly leaves the buyer with unresolved doubt. Unresolved doubt produces no action. And they have a weak close. After a solid page of value and evidence, the call to action is vague or timid. Buy now. Get access. Sign up. These generic closes leave the buyer with no emotional momentum. The close is the last thing the buyer reads before deciding. It should be the strongest sentence on the page. AI solves all 4 problems when you use the right framework. The 7-section sales page framework asks Claude to build your sales page using 7 specific sections in sequence. Each section has a single job. Together they take the reader from curious to convinced. Section 1 is the headline. The single most important line on the page. Ask Claude to write 10 headline variations, each one stating the specific transformation the product delivers for the specific buyer it serves. Not a clever tagline. A clear promise. The headline that wins is the one that makes your ideal buyer think that is exactly what I need. Section 2 is the problem statement. 3 to 5 sentences that describe the buyer's current situation with enough specificity that they feel genuinely understood. Ask Claude to write this section as if describing a specific real person, their daily frustrations, their failed attempts, and the gap between where they are and where they want to be. Section 3 is the solution introduction. A brief paragraph introducing your product as the specific answer to the specific problem just described. Not a list of features, one clear statement of what the product is and why it addresses the problem better than the alternatives. Section 4 is the benefits section. Ask Claude to write 10 benefits, each one framed as an outcome the buyer will experience rather than a feature the product contains. Not includes 12 video lessons, but wake up on Monday knowing exactly what to work on instead of feeling overwhelmed before the day starts. Outcomes create desire. Features create understanding. You need both, but desire comes first. Section 5 is the social proof. Testimonials, results, case studies, or evidence that the product works for people like the buyer. If you do not yet have testimonials, ask Claude to help you design a beta program that generates them before your main launch. Section 6 is the objection handling section. Ask Claude to generate the 5 most common objections a potential buyer of your specific product would have. Then write a direct, honest, specific response to each one. Not dismissing the objection, genuinely addressing it with evidence or context that resolves the doubt. Section 7 is the close. The final call to action preceded by a brief emotional summary of the transformation the buyer is choosing. Ask Claude to write 3 versions: an urgent close, a confident close, and a reassuring close. Choose the one that most accurately reflects your product and your audience's primary emotional state when they reach the bottom of the page. The headline testing process. The headline is worth 30 minutes of focused work on its own. Ask Claude for 10 headline variations. Review them against one criterion. Does this make my ideal buyer feel that this product was made specifically for them? Eliminate any headline that could apply to multiple different products. What remains are the candidates. If you have an existing email list or social media audience, test 2 or 3 headline variations before launch. The headline with the highest click-through rate from a social post or email subject line is almost certainly the strongest sales page headline. A 1% improvement in sales page conversion rate from a stronger headline produces compounding income improvement across every future sale. The headline is never a cosmetic decision. After the page, the follow-up sequence: a visitor who does not buy on the first visit is not a lost sale. They are a warm lead. Ask Claude to write a 3-email follow-up sequence for people who visited your sales page but did not purchase. Each email addresses a different objection, one for price, one for fit, one for timing. The sequence runs automatically and recovers a meaningful percentage of visitors who were interested but uncertain on the first visit. The sales page converts the ready buyers. The follow-up sequence converts the almost ready ones. What product do you have right now that deserves a better sales page? Drop it in the comments. I personally reply to every comment. If this gave you a complete system for writing sales pages that actually convert, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to Tech Talk Tech. We upload every single day. See you tomorrow.